Easy to crochet beanie winter hat. Thank you.